Sergio Martínez. He weighed in at 72.6 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall and has a reach of 185. And he'll be staring across from the legend himself, Sugar Ray Leonard. Weighing in at 72 kilos bang on, 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martínez. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Let's do it.
He threw the hook, didn't land. You don't want to trade shots. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Martínez in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Lucky that hook didn't score. That hook scores. Punches coming from every angle. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. These two, despite what the scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martínez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on...
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Look how that straight's affecting them. Lands with that right uppercut. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martínez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Missing with the hook. That counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The courage on display here is incredible. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and this is really going to rub them the wrong way. You'd like like to see more jabs. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martínez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You're switching up. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to switch back.
Come on, get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Win the round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
You should go back out there and have to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, beast.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he fails to score with that left hook. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
He's back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martínez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch